Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you had a good Tuesday, March 23rd. We just heard the GME earnings call. I just made a video, recorded the whole call, so if you want to hear that, you're welcome to. Kind of underwhelming, nothing crazy. I've listened to like one other earnings call before. I don't know if they typically announce crazy stuff in those or not. Like, hey, we're gonna do a share split, 5-for-1, or GME to the moon, or Ryan Cohen's new CEO. I don't know if they usually do that on their earnings calls, but yeah, there wasn't a whole lot. They talked about last year, how they did, talked about kind of their projections, and yeah, it's good. They did like 100% better this year on e-commerce, and they were closing stores that weren't profitable, so their net profit was, I think, higher. Their gross profit was lower, but that's because they had to close down a lot of stores. So yeah, if you watch my other videos, you heard that GME could either run on this or kind of tank on this. It looks like it's kind of selling off. It's probably, the stock's super manipulated, so hard to know. Some people are probably selling off because they didn't get crazy awesome news and they're not stoked. Doesn't change anything with a short squeeze or a gamma squeeze, in my opinion. This just helps the shorts the lower the stock price goes. So yeah, we'll see. Like I said before, I have exposure for this week, and then I'm gonna wait it out until positive price action. I did that back here also, so I watched this whole thing go down. Didn't play with it this time. Watched it plummet back down into the 40 range. Watching it close, saw it do this, and then saw it come up like 7-8% one day, and I'm like, that means something. So I got calls then. Applied volatility was probably around 100%. Those calls that I got, though, they went up 14,000%. So I'm gonna wait for something like that at this point. Might do some credit spreads, call credit spreads, put credit spreads, whatever. We'll see, though. Not gonna go too crazy on it. Gonna kind of wait it out for a bit now, because it might be finding a new range to consolidate in. But if you look on the daily chart, I mean, this is a pretty good cup and handle, which is a bullish pattern, as you see. So hard to know. If you look at DFV, he had contracts out until April 15th, I think, somewhere in the middle of April. So I mean, that was long before any of this started happening, but he had a lot of due diligence. He did. So maybe he was thinking this will cover earnings, yada yada yada. I don't know, but yeah, selling off after earnings isn't typically a good thing, but we'll see. I mean, it's got support. Kind of broke through that 180 in the aftermarket. Given by open tomorrow, it might be back at that 180. If it's not, we've got support at 150, like 149, and then like 140 to 149, kind of all these resistance levels. 132. So it's okay. I'm in it. I'm down for the ride. Yeah, that's GameStop. I can show you guys. We're down on our plays for this week. If it went crazy and there was a squeeze, I was ready to make 150K. If there wasn't, I was ready to lose whatever. Maybe, I don't know, $1,000, $800. The whole market's really selling off right now, though. I sold a call on Airbnb because it's going to keep coming down. This will be nice. So that's, I think, like 250, 227 in premium. Shares are down. I almost bought more Corsair calls, but I think it's going to keep coming down. I'm very bullish on Corsair, though. GME, heard about. MP calls. They had their earnings, which was good, but it's still down. So Rocket had a big bump today, I think, because there was news on Rocket. I can't remember what it was, but then it kind of sold off, and I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why Rocket did that. Yeah, it had this big bump, and then what was the news again? I can't remember. Oh, one of the apps, was it Mint? Yeah, Rocket stock gains after alliance with Intuit's Mint expands to mortgages. So basically, you can do mortgages just through an app on your phone now, which is crazy. It's awesome, and that's why I liked Rocket initially. It was really pushing for just simplifying buying a house, refinancing a house, whatever, through an app, and just not having to deal with people and just doing it all digitally. And so I guess, yeah, they extended their partnership with Mint, or extended partnership with Mint. The users can get approved to purchase home entirely digitally within Mint. So I think that was the news that made it run up today, and then it kind of sold off for some reason. Short sellers just making sure this thing stays down. Not too sure, but we're bullish on it. I've got some calls for it. I've got it in the long term. Counts down. That counts down pretty good today, but no big deal. No, ooh. This one I hold GME pretty heavily, and these are like, I'm just swing trading these shares. It was at 11.3 recently, now it's at 8.3. Yikes. No worries. We got Tilray, Helicity, Osprey, Foresight, Autonomous, Nova Bay. Got those in there, and it's down. If you do want to go long on GME, you could maybe buy on this dip. Not sure what it'll look like tomorrow. You hit 151, which is, yeah. I like to momentum trade more or less. So basically, if you're looking at a chart like this, you're like, oh, okay, looks good. Then you see this, you're like, oh, it's a dip, buy it. And then, oh, it just keeps going down. Oh, no, it's a dip, buy. And then, oh, no, it's not doing anything. It's just flat. Oh, it's a dip, buy. I don't like to just buy dips unless it's in a bullish pattern, bullish momentum, bullish trend. So I kind of wait for confirmation, and I do more momentum trading, at least trading. Long-term stuff, that's totally different. But I kind of, like I said, with this play back here, I didn't buy this dip. 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 Not this dip. I bought when it was coming back up, because I saw that it broke resistance. It already had a kind of a support here, and this 9 crossed over the 180. So that's when I bought, and that's what worked. And so I bought into the momentum. You can't get a whole swing. You know, once I understood that and started accepting that, it helped out. Once I realized I can't buy it at 44 and then sell it at 200, I'm not going to get the entire swing. I just have to get part of it. Then it was more easy to just buy with momentum. It's okay if it's a green day to buy. It might come down a little bit the next day, but you're buying with momentum. You're on it. As I've said since back here, it's turned bearish, GameStop, and yeah, it has. It's consolidated, but it's still kind of bearish. It's gotten in a tighter range, and now today it's pulled off after earnings. I'm not selling shares of this, guys. Long term, pretty ouchy today. Down, not terrible, down 1.48%. $400. Let's see, GameStop's actually a big part of that, which is crazy. This thing's so volatile, it swings my whole account now on the long term. Tesla's down some, Corsair's down, Rocket's down. I mean, the market kind of sold off today, so it's a red day. What are you gonna do? Rocket, I'd like to get more calls for it, but I don't know. On our Thinkorswim, we are down almost $1,000 today. Let's see, Roblox is down 5%. Affirm is down 4%. So I liked the chart on Affirm. I put it into kind of a swing trade free share thing, but I was buying into it when it was up like 5 or 6% on a day. So you're gonna have to expect it to pull back. I still like it. It's trading in this range now. So I think this is a nice support. It's gonna have a little resistance, probably to come back down here to like 72 and then come back up, and it might do this for a bit before it runs back up. I kind of expected that. If I don't buy it when I see it like that, I'll forget about it on a red day. So that's why I bought into that. The Roblox thing, yeah. Roblox real quick. It's still holding above the support, so we still haven't hit the support. It looks like it kind of bounced off it today, 67 or so. I think this will be a good one for a free share strategy. SLGG sold off today also, 13%, but this is the beauty of it. These are free shares, so I don't really care. I've pulled out all my initial investment. This thing sold off. This is because of share offering. That's what happens when meme stocks or whatever kind of stocks just run up crazy way above evaluation. If the company's not stupid, they're going to say, hey, let's just offer some more shares and make a bunch of money. That's what Super League Gaming did. They offered shares, made $13.6 million, and offered shares at like $9 a share. So naturally, the stock's going to sell off to $9. That's what happened here. And then that's just bearish anyway, so it sold off more, I guess. I still like the stock. I still think it's going to be good. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Watch the earnings video if that's something you're into. GameStop, I mean, it could still go crazy tomorrow by the end of the week. We'll see. This might be a huge dip buying opportunity. So I'm going to probably sit on the sidelines until I see something. The next catalyst, I think, is like the DTCC in April, once they start enforcing their rules about basically bringing up shares that they failed to delivers, basically coming up with those. Until then, I don't know of any other catalyst necessarily. There's ETFs that have, there's maybe naked shorts on ETFs that have to, I don't know. There's other different ones. I'm going to kind of play as how I did it back here. I expect it to settle down a certain range and kind of hang out there. And then this stock, it might just become a real volatile, you know, short squeeze type of stock. I mean, this is what Tesla was for years. So Pulse, you know, Tesla was volatile, real volatile. Get it back here. Crazy. Jumps and bumps and declines, and so that might be GameStop. I'm not sure. I mean, look at this. This is crazy, crazy, crazy. $70 and then went up to 900. So if you're looking on a bigger time frame, I mean, this was in 2013, it was $7 as a penny stock. 2015, it was $52. Well, then 2018, it had a resistance of $75. It came all the way down to $40. This was, wow, 2019. Then look at that. $200. 2020, we had COVID. Can't even see COVID on here. That's crazy. COVID's this tiny little blip right here. This little dip. Wow. So GameStop could be that. We'll see. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Sub up, like up, comment down. Happy Money sticks around. We will see you soon. This is Happy Money right here, even though it's slowly leaving. It'll be back. Have a nice diversified portfolio for the long term, and you will be fine. Peace out.